Hey friends, it's Lisa. Welcome and thank you for watching another one of my videos. So today I have a candle empties video, which is another video in the latest series I have of just the candles that I had burned throughout the 2024 year. Instead of doing candle empties periodically throughout the year, I just saved them all, and here we are at the end of the year, and I want these candles gone. They need to be banished into their next life. So what I've been doing is I've just been taking 5 random candles from my pile at a time, sharing them in a video, and just talking about them, what I can remember, any of the scent notes, just how the burn was. This is not professional. This is not an analysis. This doesn't have, you know, a breakdown of all the different details that somebody else might have. This is just me as a consumer who paid my own hard-earned money on these candles and burned them to enjoy them. First, I'm gonna start with Holiday Collective. So Holiday Collective, from what I can tell, was Yankee Candles' offshoot that they tried to make candles cool to Gen Z and to Gen Alpha, and it failed miserably. Like, it was absolutely a bomb right from the beginning. And now I don't even think they make them, because they were like clearancing them off, giving them away for free. But anyway, this is Frappe season, and this doesn't have the notes on it, but I actually enjoyed this one. I think I bought a second one. This has like, it's weird because it's called Frappe season, right? That's the word, frappe. And when I think of frappe, I think of like Starbucks, I think of coffee. But this was like raspberry, strawberry, very sugary, cotton candy-esque, which I love cotton candy scents. This was very sweet, and maybe that's where it comes from, like the frappe. But it was just very strange because this line, like I said, did not take off. It tanked miserably. And so I actually got a few of these throughout the year, like very cheap, like I said, either cheap or even for free. It was like, oh, you spent $5, here's this candle that was originally like 30 something dollars as a free gift. They were like trying to get rid of these. But anyway, I liked this one. It was a 3-wick, it had purple wax, it has a purple container. I mean, I wish this came off because I would love to repurpose this, but I mean, this is pretty much on the glass. It's not just like a cheap sticker. So I guess that was going for them. But yeah, this was really nice. If this was something that they had still, I would get it again because I thoroughly enjoyed it. Here I have a Kringle candle. So in a bunch of my videos, I have been featuring Kringle because I did go ahead and buy a bunch of Kringles throughout the year when they were having their semi-annual sale or just a random sale here or there. I try not to buy them at full price because they are quite pricey. So this is tea and cookies. And as you can see by the label, it has like a little snowflake cookie and a mug. So this was probably part of their Christmas holiday 2023 that I ended up buying when it was heavily discounted. So this, as you can see, is a 2-wick candle. It has the white wax that Kringle usually does. If you take a look at the vase, it burned pretty well. I mean, there are the wax rings from when it cooled, but you're not seeing a ton of sooting or anything like that. It was quite a nice burn. This one is just like such a cozy candle. I mean, it does have a little bit of a scent of tea, but also kind of like a shortbread note to it. And I thoroughly enjoyed this because sometimes with tea scents, they're so heavy on the tea note of like either the herbalness or the greenness of it. I know I'm just listing out tea, green, herbal, but this one was quite cozy, and I could picture myself kind of in this scenario of like eating, you know, either cookies or biscuits or scones with like a nice cuppa of tea. And so I thoroughly enjoyed this one, and I would recommend this one. Next, I have another Yankee 3-wick, and this is one of my favorite Yankee scents. It's not my favorite, but I would say it's probably in my top 5, maybe my top 7. This is Midsummer Night, which is ironic because in the last video, or maybe it's coincidental, maybe it's a coincidence because I couldn't remember what this was called in a previous video where I had a scent that compared to it. So Midsummer's Night is classic Yankee. It's kind of got that like sandalwood and I don't know, other scents that smell really delicious and cozy and masculine, even though scent does not have a gender. And usually it's black wax, and they did not disappoint. They made it black wax here as well. And so it is a 3-wick candle. It burned pretty cleanly. I don't know if you can tell through this. There's not any sooting at all. And I really love the wraparound sticker that they used. I don't know, I think it's just a plant, but oh, so good. It was such a great candle. I thoroughly enjoyed this one. I prefer either the tumbler with the 2 wicks, but I mean, this got the job done. It gave me the scent that I love. It was such a great candle to burn, and I actually really do love the wraparound on this. Okay, so next I have a Nest New York candle, and so it was a 1-wick candle, and I burned it all the way down. This is in Sicilian Tangerine. This is a pricey ass candle. Like, this is such an expensive candle. I did buy this when it was on sale, and I actually have to, if there's the channel Mrs. Kong's mom, or Mr. Kong's mom, she is a beauty, let me just restart all of this. There is a YouTuber, the channel name is Mr. Kong's mom. Mr. Kong is a pug, or was a pug, and she's the owner, and she does candle, wax, and beauty content. But she had talked about this candle scent from Nest, and I was already going to be making a purchase from Nest New York, and so when it was on sale, I added this to my purchase, and I am not mad. This was just like, I mean, it's Sicilian Tangerine, so there you go. It is a nice citrus candle. There was something elevated about the citrus compared to some of the other citrus candles that I have, and I don't know, I just think this was like a really great like spring, end of spring, early summer candle. I really loved it, and I wish it wasn't so expensive because I would love to buy them again, or maybe even a bigger one. But I do want to try to save this votive, this glass, and so I'll probably try to get the wax out, but like maybe put stuff in here. But I think it's just like a I am so tongue-tied. I think it's just like a very cute, classic votive holder, and it just smells really good. And then last for this video, I have another Kringle. This is Cherry Chai, and so here is the image. This was their pillar candle. As you can see, I burned it all the way down to the bottom. It kept its white wax, it didn't discolor. There wasn't a lot of sooting. I mean, there was some very minor sooting. Pretty much for the whole experience, it was quite a nice candle. As you can see, this is, well, maybe you can see it. It's a soy candle, and so if you look at the wax, you can start to see some of the holes and pock marks that are made with the soy wax when it cools. This one, it kind of just like fit into the like very popular, there was a little, I mean, of course there was cherry. I feel like there's a little bit of like almond, maybe like an amaretto scent, and then also just having that chai note. But this one got a lot of compliments when it was burning in the house. It was like, oh, what is that? This smells really good. It was the Cherry Chai. It was very nice, and I would get this one again if it was available and it was on sale. But really enjoyed this candle, and I'm happy I got to experience it. So those were the 5 candles that I talked about today in my video. As I said, I am just pulling random empties that I've had over the last year, and I'm sharing them 5 at a time, and they'll be within the next future uploads. If you liked this video or found any of it helpful, please think about giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing. And until next time, guys, I hope you all stay well. Bye!